Welcome back, chatty chatters. Good to see you all here. Welcome. Hello, everybody. Some Donkey Kong Country 2 music there, dude. Getting you hyped and excited. Is anyone here feeling the hype and the excitement?
There's a lot of hype. It's a lot of hype and excitement behind this.
Yes.
This pleases me.
That's good. All right, that's good. Okay, well, welcome back, everybody, to Infection-Free Zone. I'm going to go ahead and get this game, I think, updated or something. I got to move some stuff around. It'll be uno momento, por favor. Let me see real quick, by the way. This game is probably, I should do this as like a common courtesy thing for every game that we play on the Steam sale, just to see what its price is. $20 for this one, dude. An RTS game that allows you to build a base and an infection-free zone in any city in the world. It's literally the biggest zombie game ever because you can really like build anywhere on Earth. It like uses Google Map stuff, so it's like, you know, you type in anywhere, Tokyo, or somewhere randomly in a Mexican desert or something like that with a few buildings, and you could just build there, and it's really cool. And so we're gonna play this a little bit more today because it's fun. I like fun and I like hype and excitement. So looks like a lot of people like this game. Came out last year in April, but they have I put up a recent video kind of covering their updates and stuff, and they do a really good job. There seems to be like a big update every 3 months, and then they do these mini bug fixes in between that also adds features. So it's like we get 2 mini updates that's like half of the big update. So we get a big one, then 2 minis, which are like half of a big one, and another big one, and then they add cool stuff. Things like, you know, repairing and like modifying vehicles and adding more like turrets and things like that, and more defenses. Should be a good time. So chat, where should we build, by the way, while we wait for the install to complete? What is a good city? Where should we play? We've been so many places. Italy, I think we've been to the Alps, maybe. I think we've been to Japan. We've been to Berlin, Washington. Oh, Disneyland, I think we've been to as well. Oh, also another thing which is great about the game is I think since the last time we streamed it, they now have elevation in the game. It used to always just be a flat map, but now it's it actually kind of has some hills, and I think there might be some bonus to line of sight or something like that, or at least it's intended that it'll have more bonuses in the future. So we'll see. Ireland, the Arctic, boy, Utrecht in Holland. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Oh, you know, Holland would be good because there's a lot of flatlands to line of sight, but then also canals too. A lot of great like small neighborhoods to defend with the canals, which makes it really difficult for the enemy. I think though, for the most part, from what I can recall in this game, the infected are able to cross water pretty easily, but we are not. So it's an area where they can cross, but slowly. So we'll still have to build defenses there, but it is a natural defense. Like rather than building walls, you've built canals. So, but we also could be attacked by the military in this game. We'll be playing, I think, the sandbox mode, but the story mode has the military showing up, and they're like, "Hey, pal, if you don't, you know, give us a bunch of supplies and stuff, we will attack and invade you." So, but you also have, I think, the ability to kill them and then take their APC and other army vehicles that they get. They get some pretty good army equipment in there. So, okay, well, let's go ahead and take a look at the gander at the old world map. Now, they've had some over on the left side under recommended. I think those are all handmade, or at least they're kind of like touched up a little bit, so they look good. So I think if you go to Paris, you can see the Eiffel Tower. Used to just look like a dumb apartment building or something like that, but they, you know, they did a little work to make sure it looks good. I think this is where we played before in Italy. But where else do they recommend? San Francisco, Scotland, a couple of locations in, we got Beijing, more in the US, South Korea. Oh, Brazil, Rio de Janeiro, Oakland, which is just on the other side of San Francisco. Dijon, Cambridge, a couple more locations in China. I think we played in this Germany location. I think we also played in China before too. Alice Springs in Australia. Where's that? Oh, it's in Australia. Wait a minute. Isn't this that country that Kojima made up for Death Stranding 2? Isn't this an imaginary place? Wow. Whenever I think of Australia and New Zealand too, don't we all think of Australia being way down here instead? I always think of Australia being nowhere near like Indonesia and all these other countries. I always think of Australia down here, and I know that New Zealand is further like southeast, but I always think of it up here. I'm like, I know for a fact it's down here, but maybe it's up there. I always doubt myself, like every time. I think that's one of those, what do they call that? Is that the Mandela effect, or I don't know. Anyway, I think a lot of people just think of it as like a different version of Japan. Like Japan's up here, so thus like New Zealand must be like over here or something. But yeah, I think they move. Maybe New Zealand and Australia just kind of move around a little bit. I hope nobody notices, you know? Every couple of years they're like, let's move over here. That's why their animals are so vicious. They get mad. Okay, so where are we gonna go? Actually, let me take a look at Alice Springs though. I just kind of want to see where exactly that is. Oh, so it's like literally in the mid. Is that in the middle of Australia? Nowhere, like nowhere? Huh. It's actually kind of pretty. Looks like it's in a valley and there's a river. Oh, this definitely just seems like an American town in many ways too. A lot of those by a river. Huh. Can we start in Antarctica? I think we can, but one of the things that's tough in this game is like we can start on Alcatraz if we want to, but if you go where there's like no buildings and stuff, you kind of run out of stuff to do. And I think the game won't necessarily portray colder regions as cold as they are. I think it'll still kind of make them like warm so you can survive. Like it changes the rules so you can play there, so it's not just cold all the time. Like we're not playing The Thing RTS, although that would be cool. That's kind of nice. All right. Oh, we got South Korea too. I think I saw that as well. Where's this? Oh yeah, Poland. But where? Oh, in the north. Okay. Poland, like right there. Kind of looks like the layout of Raccoon City. Yeah. Mountains. Well, let's see. Let's try Burn. Let's see what that looks like. Well, there's mountains around, but the city itself was probably relatively flat. Although very pretty city. Big park down there. We absolutely want... I think we do want water, right? Water would be cool. You see Malmo on the map? We can go check out Malmo. Let's check out Malmo. Actually, I can find that myself. Oh, unless I can... Oh, there we go. Wait, where are we? Wait, how far did I zoom in? Whoa. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's start here. There we go. All right, Malmo is there. Well, that's good. All right, we got, yeah. We've got a train. Oh, wow. Huge train depot in the port as well. I think we want to start somewhere where there's a river, though. But Malmo is nice. I think that's a good defensive location, too. For mountains, try Interlaken. Oop. Oh, yeah. Oh, damn. I don't even see any buildings there. Oh, yeah, look at that. Under buildings, it says 76. Wow. We would only have 9. Okay. Terrain elevation high. It'd be cold pretty much all year round, too. Wow. It's kind of neat because the game takes into account like how many people would be there, too, and spawns less or more vehicles based on that. It's kind of neat. Let's see. I like that. But, yeah, Zurich's good too. I think Zurich has a nice there's a nice river there that has, yeah, just an absolutely gorgeous lake, and then the river, yeah, there's the train station. Okay, yeah. Also be good too. I don't know what the elevation would be like. Have I done Minneapolis? I think I may have at one point. I think we did, yeah. The Lake District. Man, Zurich's good too. I don't know, anywhere's probably good, but absolutely something with elevation. And I think Switzerland, Japan, San Francisco, a lot of these are pretty good. I think we'll go with this. I think it's pretty good. There's a big lake here, actually a couple rivers, the big lake, but that won't matter too much. Although I don't know if I want one full tile there. We could move our location a little bit. Maybe up here. And then that's a huge amount of train station there. Also, you can see what looks to be a defensible position there too. That river looks like it was built to be a fort at some point. Well, let's try burn. That'll be fine. Yep, I think that's fine because there's plenty of river, a lake, trains. Let's give it a shot. Okay, so we're going to go with that. We're going to crank up the number of people we have, resources we have, hordes that we face. There's a burn-free zone. Fort burn, I guess. Okay, terrain elevation, we can turn that on and off. We also have illness levels and story events, which I kind of want to play this full sandbox. There will never be any events apart from default answers to your radio invitations. You might miss an important part of the game. But I feel like that would play out the same way every time, I think. So let's just go with this, and let's make our flag. All right, let's go with that. Operation Toblerone begins. Infection-free Toblerone zone. The hardest part of this game, I think, is picking a map because there are very good suggestions all the time. And I think it would be fun to do an area that everybody knows. It's like Disney World would be cool. Maybe we'll do that again in the future. It's kind of hard though, because it would have to be handcrafted, I think, to be more interesting, because every ride is just going to be like the game will just translate that into a big box building. Everything will look like a department store, like a huge, just flat, boring building. International airports would be cool too. Actually, that'd be really cool to pick we'd have to find an international airport that was also kind of close to a city where it'd be very interesting to defend the airport and then recapture the city that way from the airport. As if like we were invading from the airport. Alright. Having issues with the map. No, I don't think so. Are you sure you want to select this building? No. Okay, where are we at? Oh, good. Alright, so we can make a base anywhere. That seems like a good spot for a base right here, out on the island. Little peninsula there. A little too crowded though. Also, we now with the elevation too could have picked a castle with castle walls, but we'll make our own castle, boys. Oh yeah, there's a little elevation here. That's cool. You can actually see the slope going down to the river and then the bridge across. That's cool. Nice. Vancouver, BC, the airport on the island. Oh, yeah. I've landed there in Flight Sim. Okay, I think we want to do something along this southern side of the river, unless... Let's look around for the perfect spot. So we can only go in here. Oh, look at the elevation. That is cool. You can really see it. Ooh, what the hell is this? Whoa. Don't tell me only 29 people could... There's only 29 living quarters in that massive building. You know what we could do is we could pick the building next to it and then take that over later. Oh, casino? Oh, damn, boys. We're going here. Oh, damn. Casino on the water. And it defends the bridge. That would be a good spot because of the defensive position. Oh, a church. Oh, that'd be cool, too. Oh, damn. Maybe we should take the church. That is really good looking, that church. I mean, you know, it could get better, but compared to where it was in the game, I mean, this looks really good compared to where it was. I mean, because the steeple would have just been like a square tower and that would have been it. But if they recognize it as being like a church, they kind of do a little bit more for it. Boys, I think we got everything we need. We got a base with a view, a casino, and Jesus. That's good. Look at all the... Whoa, look at these buildings. They're so smashed together. Look at that. Oh, wow. This is going to take an IRL week in order to clear. Look at all those buildings, dude. Holy crap. All right, I think we're going to change the church into our base then. We'll chop down all these trees on the slope, and then we'll start farming down here. And it's relatively near the bridge. And so we'll expand to the west to turn that into kind of like a stronghold, I think. Wow. What a cool spot. This is awesome. This is my hometown map? Well, I wasn't, no. I've never been to Bern, I think. Maybe near it. Alright, we're gonna go here. Building is extremely large and will be very hard to defend in the first days. Yeah, right. Alright, let's get to work.
Ready for action. On my way.
Go, go, go.
Ready for action. We're on the move.
Let's get into those buildings.
We're on the move. Reporting.
Oh, look, you can see the flag on the side. Cool. Alright, let's pause and let's start cutting down trees. Yeah, you can pick anywhere in the world, yep. That's why it kind of takes a while for us sometimes to decide on where to build, because it's kind of cool to just go to different locations and see what they would be like to defend. But what would be really good is if, I don't know, I'd like to go to maybe 100 locations, like get 100 good suggestions on where to build a base, and then just go take a look at it and see how it looks in the game, and see how the game makes it look good or kind of eh. It'll probably end up making it look good, usually. Okay, let's also gather metal. Well, there's a nice little pathway down by the river there. That's nice. And then we could turn this into living quarters here. The whole building, maybe? Wow, that would give housing for 115 people. Which would be good, because that's like kind of double our current population. But I think the church can only have 27. So it'd be room to grow. 154 wood. I think we should do that. That's a... We could also partition this building too. Let's do that though. Let's do the whole building.
We're running out of resources.
Alright, so all wood will go towards that. Alright. It'll take forever to check every little building.
Ready for action. Ready for action. There's nothing left.
Wonder if there's a police department or anything nearby.
Search done.
I want to go look for a car too. Let's go over here.
We're on the move. No more to find. No more to find. We're on the move. We're on the move. On my way. We're on the move.
Okay, so they're going to bring all the supplies back to base. Then we're going to need a warehouse too.
On my way.
So right now we got everybody cutting down trees. I think we need more people.
This vehicle looks useful.
Oh, found a car already. All right. Oh, what the hell's that? Oh, it's a station wagon. Sweet.
On my way.
Well, that was useful.
Going there.
Found that like right away.
We're on the move. No more to find. Going there. Where are we going?
And let's go down here.
We're on the move. Roger. Operator.
All right, now we got a car.
We're on the move. Building,
Okay.
building. On my way.
Let's go look around and see what's around here.
No more to find. We're on the move. We're on the move. Roger.
Well, it's a teaching facility. All right, we'll go there. It's a school.
No more to find.
Agricultural building.
Search done.
Ooh, a museum which could have guns in it.
Going there.
I thought that was a casino. It's the Museum of Casinos. Could have guns.
We're on the move.
All right, change of plans then. Go there.
Roger. Clear. On my way. There's nothing left. Another vehicle here.
Oh, another vehicle. Oh yeah, right there. Sweet.
Clear. On my way.
That was like a little pond there. Okay. Still searching that initial building. Excellent. Are there any new updates, Thomas? We have a video up on the channel you should definitely check out. There's a recent video on this one where we cover some of the patch notes and go over more of the things that are new from the last time we checked. But
There's nothing left.
they do a lot of updates for this game. It's pretty cool.
No more to find. Roger.
Yeah, just go ahead and RTB everybody.
We're on the
Ooh.
move. Reporting. Going there. Reporting.
All right, let's see if we can get that car.
Let's do it.
Might be able to grab that car.
There are some infected around here.
Oh.
We're on the move. Operator. Roger. Hostiles inbound. Hostiles inbound.
All right, return to base.
Ready for the ride. Another one incoming.
Oh, got away just in time. Woo!
There are some infected around here. Another one incoming. Hostiles inbound.
They're breaking into our building.
We got it. Music's cool as hell. Alright, so we gotta build that living quarters first, then a research center, food. Be a good time. Oh, where's Zombles?
Another one incoming.
Ooh. Oh, that's right. We got boar. We can go hunt now. Are they chasing the boar? The boar like, oh, hell no.
Another one incoming.
Looks like they're chasing him.
Reporting. On my way.
They are chasing those damn boar around.
Ready for action. Roger. Operator. We're on the move. Hostiles inbound.
Just keep scavenging. We're gonna watch.
Hostiles inbound.
This reminds you of Command and Conquer. It's got a little bit of that vibe, yeah. It's a neat base builder. I really wish we could get a combination of this, where like maybe you plan the base from the top down, but then you can go out and gather and build resources in first person or third.
There are some infected around here. No more to find. Waiting orders. There's nothing left. Another one incoming. Going there. We're on the move. Going there. Search done.
Music is sweet.
Operator. Ready for action. We're on the move. Search done. Horde spotted.
Oh, look at there. They're going across the river. Oh, they're chasing down that pig for sure. Wow, why do they hate the pig so much?
There are some infected around here. Building clear. There's nothing left.
We're running out of resources.
Going there.
Morning, everybody.
Infected incoming.
Oh, they seem to be leaving us alone. All right, go over there. Yeah, they're trying to turn it into a McRib.
Operator, on my way. Receiving. We're on the move. Going there. Ready for
All
action.
right, let's stick close by.
Roger. Another one incoming. Clear. Let's do it. On my way. No more to find.
Oh, the car seems to go real slow up the hill. Interesting. Elevation will slow down movement speed. Good.
Waiting orders. Let's do
Cool
it.
that they put that in.
We're on the move. There's nothing left. Port spotted. We're on the move. Building clear. Search done. We're on the move. Receiving.
Okay, let's send these guys to the hospital.
On my way. No more to find.
Save and secure Piggy.
Let's do it.
Well, we can have a barn with animals in it.
Search done.
I don't know if we can have pigs, though.
There are some infected around here.
Wonder if we'll find other survivors soon.
Clear.
Ooh, a lot of stuff at that building.
Let's
Ooh,
do it.
and additional weapons, too.
We're on the move. On my way. Search done. Clear. Waiting orders. Building clear.
Let's check this one, too. Yep.
Receive it. Going there. Search done. Roger. Going there. Roger. Infected incoming.
Oh, they're still hanging out in the river. They're going swimming. Crazy zombies.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
There's good fondue next to the casino. Oh, over here.
We're on the move. Roger. Let's do it. Infected incoming. On my way.
We seem fine.
We're on the move. Roger. Going there. On my way. There's nothing left.
Okay, all clear.
We're on the move. On my way. There's nothing left.
Wow, they're loaded up.
We're on the move.
Hell yeah, brother. Car's gonna be scraping the ground.
There's nothing left. Hostile group incoming.
Ooh, hostile group.
Receiving. Roger.
That's bad.
We need more resources.
All right, we got people who aren't gonna be too nice to us.
On my way. We're on the move.
All right, time to do a drive-by.
Roger. Roger. Clear. There's nothing left. On my way. On my way. There are some infected around here. Roger. We're on the move.
Got him.
Another one incoming. Roger. We're under attack.
All right, so there's going to be a lot of hostile enemies here.
Operator.
That's
we're on
fun.
the move. Operator. Let's do it. Operator. Roger. Going there. Ready for action. There's nothing left. Building clear. Building clear. Infected incoming.
Nighttime again.
Port.
That's like happens every day.
Operator. Waiting orders. Going there. Port spotted. Search done. Infected incoming.
Okay, stay at the base. We're going to reinforce that group.
Reporting. Reporting. Going there. Reporting.
Yeah, there's food on the road from the pig I saw right up here.
There are some infected.
I won't be able to use that though until we have a cookhouse, I think. But I don't think it'll go bad. I think it'll just stay there. So that's convenient. Well, at least the Swiss are smart. We got a lot of educational like books and things like that. Make it brain good.
Port spotted.
Meow, 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 meow.
Another one incoming. Infected incoming.
This nighttime Terminator music is a banger. Yeah, they were athletic zombies for sure. Oh,
Hostiles inbound.
neutral survivors, I think. Should go rescue them. Find anything good?
Roger.
Oh yeah, load it up.
Reporting. Roger. There are some infected around here.
That car was absolutely loaded.
Reporting. Another one incoming.
No, we need to save them.
Receive it. Let's do it.
Good.
Let's do it. Chief, we've stumbled upon some people.
They're hurt bad.
They're badly wounded and need some help. On top of that, some were wounded by the infected. They're carrying some resources, though.
Let them in.
Ask them to join us.
We were gonna help them. They almost died. We can save them though. We need all the people we can get to chop down trees. We need all the trees we can get.
Clear. Infected incoming. Fort spotted. Receiving. On my way. Reporting. On my way. Waiting orders.
Daytime. Okay, I think those people will come to our camp as soon as it's bright out.
On my way.
Whew.
Wipe that sleep off your face and get to work.
Infected incoming.
Oh, the blue thing? That's like how much of the building is constructed. Green. I think it's just our HQ. I think we might be able to add more stuff to the church too, maybe. Maybe we could build within the church. Oh, if that's the case, I'll build a warehouse onto that. I don't know if I could do that though, because it's already the HQ.
No more to find.
Glad we saved those people.
Operator. On my way.
Now let's check the other church. We'll hit the big buildings first.
Receiving. Let's do it. Let's do it. There are some infected around here.
Let's see. Let's search a larger area now.
Going there.
See if we can hit up those.
Reporting.
Okay, so now we're able to get a little further away from
Clear.
base. Oh man, look at that.
Infected
Jeez.
incoming. Enemy group approaching.
No free space in warehouse.
On my way.
Gonna have to build a warehouse too.
Clear.
Okay, let's put more people on construction.
Another one incoming.
All right, let's convert this building to a warehouse in front of the church as well. Because that's where all of our cars are going to be parking, so that's just a good spot. Split building into two parts.
Left.
Now I'll just do one big warehouse here. It's a good sized building for a warehouse.
People spotted. Armed and dangerous.
Yeah, it's taking long to do because it's a huge building that they're like reinforcing and rebuilding and stuff because of the you know, the apocalypse and stuff like that. So yeah, it does take a little while to.
There's nothing left.
It takes a while to search a building based on its size. They take longer with bigger buildings.
Building clear.
And this is going to hold over 100 people. We've already got 54 people. So hopefully, like once we like update this building or adapt it, then there's plenty of room for everyone.
Let's do it.
Morale is critically low. They're kind of mad about not having their own shelter. We're working on it.
Left.
That should speed up quickly now, though. Oh, you can see it. It's basically like a loading bar now. Loading.
Roger. No more to find.
They'll be done soon. And then there's only so many people, though, that can work on a building at a time. So this one's like 38 people can convert that building, and I think it's based on the building's size. Which I guess kind of makes sense, but I feel like if you had 100 people converting a bunch of small buildings, everybody would find a use, because there's not working electricity, and there's probably not like diesel fuel for construction equipment. So everything's got to be brought over via a cart or a wheelbarrow.
Building clear.
Is this town hall? What is this? Oh, what is that? Sound like melee.
Going there. There are some infected around here.
Alright, that'll bop up morale, though, once their housing is done. I think the HQ... What did the HQ hold? 20 or so people there. We'll be alright.
No more to find. Waiting orders. Building
Yeah.
clear.
Go ahead and start searching over here.
Search done.
The warehouse will have like 1,000 storage. That's good. Well, if they can get the houses done before night, that'd be awesome.
Infected around here.
The place is adapted.
All right. Morale will start going right up. Everybody's got a house. Wow, look at that.
On my way. Let's do it. Clear. Building clear.
All right, so living quarters is up.
On my way.
The base is up. Warehouse is almost up. A couple buildings here for farming, so we can do that next. Well, I don't know. The first year it's hard to do farm because you gotta clear land and
Roger.
rescue people.
Reporting. We're on the move.
What is that?
Let's do it.
Well, that might be protective equipment.
Let's do it.
Sports equipment and stuff could be used for protection.
Clear. Building clear. Hostiles inbound.
Uh-oh. Are these people out in the open, or are they in a building?
Let's do it.
This is bad.
We're on the move. Let's do it. On my way. Let's do it. Roger. Let's do it. Roger. On my way. Let's do it. We're on the move. Roger. 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 On my way. We're on the move. Let's do it. Let's do it. Roger. We're on the move. On my way. We're on the move. We're on the move. Going there.
Whoa, what's up with the radio commands being spammed? What the hell?
We're on the move. Let's do it. Let's do it. On my way. Ready for action. Roger. On my way. Going there. Let's do it.
Actually, our people have protective equipment, so they might be able to survive.
We need backup.
Nice, they kicked ass. Well done. There's the HQ button. Okay.
Roger.
Bum, 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 bum.
No more to find.
Oh, I forgot. We need to make sure we do this. There we go. All right, let's see.
Ready for action.
Car's pretty full.
There are some infected around here.
All right, we're going back to HQ.
Roger.
Oh, morale's going back up. Look at that. They're finally out of the underground, so they're still feeling good about that. New citizens, they also feel good about that. Oh, we get a birth rate increase and a worker efficiency increase as well. Oh, they're attacking the building.
Ready for action.
Not allowed.
Going there. Receive it. Going there. Let's do it. Ready for action. On my way. Operator. On my way. Ready for action. We're on the move. Waiting orders. Let's do it.
They're not too far from the base, so they should be able to gather a ton of them.
On my way. No more to find. Roger. Operator. No more to find. There's
All right, let's get those buildings too.
Operator clear. Let's do it. Waiting orders. Let's do it.
Okay, try to do a little more salvaging while we wait.
Going there.
Yeah, the zombies can, yeah, they can go across the bridge. They can swim across the water. They can climb. That's kind of how they attack. So they jump onto a building and try to break in through the windows.
Roger.
Yeah, Roger needs to start answering his phone. Answer your damn phone, Roger.
Clear.
What's this button do?
Clear.
Oh, fire at will. Okay. Yeah, they can swim.
Clear. Waiting orders.
It looks like a rather quiet night tonight. They're not really attacking too much anymore.
Hostiles inbound.
No, they're just in the water.
Clear. Building clear. We're on the move.
Time is it? 4 a.m.
Let's do it.
4:20 a.m. Brad.
Coming. Building clear. On my way.
They're just out there doing some synchronized swimming. That's all.
The work ain't gonna wait for us. Let's get to it.
No more to find. Building clear.
All right, now we got to gather more wood to finish that building.
We're on the move. Let's do it. We're on the move. Clear. No more to find. On my way. Let's do it. On my way. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're on the move. Search done. There are some infected around here.
Ow, 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 ow.
Clear. Roger. On my way. Ready for action.
There's a lot of little buildings here. This is a crazy cool spot. There's so many little buildings to raid. It's crazy. They're like a meter wide, some of these buildings, they look like.
Clear. There's nothing left. We're on the move. We're on the move.
A game coming out called He Is Coming. That sounds familiar. Tell me more. That name does sound familiar. Tell me more.
There's nothing left.
Tell me why, yeah, yeah. What's that?
On my way. There's nothing left. There's
Oh,
nothing
scavenging
left.
team, okay.
Search done. On my way. Clear.
All right, they're at 87%.
Let's do it.
Oh, you think they're gonna walk across the bottom of the river like in
For resources.
Pirates of the Caribbean? I gotta watch all those Pirates of the Caribbean movies again. I remember seeing one of them in theaters. I think it was the third one at World's End or something.
The place is adapted.
I think we rented the first one from like the last. It was like the last time we rented a movie from like a Blockbuster or something. The first movie.
No more to find. Clear. Search done. There's nothing left. Clear.
Okay, so now we got a warehouse up, expanding supply. Okay, now we need like a little lab. Let's make a lab.
Roger. We're on the move.
Oh, we'll be able to employ
No
10
more to find.
scientists
There are
there.
some
Let's do that.
infected around here. Roger.
Looks like we can get another team too, but I don't want to do that yet.
Search done.
Oh, chat, we only got a couple days left on the Steam sale too. What do we got? Tomorrow and Thursday? Yeah.
Search done.
Oh, another big thing coming to the end.
Search done.
July 10th.
There's nothing left.
It's the last final last.
Going there. Let's do it. Building clear. Let's do it. Operator. Clear. Search done. Infected incoming. Waiting orders. Let's do it. Building clear. Building clear.
Oh, it's a Commodore 64 RPG dungeon style game. There's a demo for it on Steam. For he's come. Okay, was it about a bear?
There's nothing left.
I don't want to hear about it. If it's about a bear.
On my way. There's nothing left. Search done. Infected incoming.
Infected incoming. It's not about bears, but there's bears in it. Oh, that means the bears are the main characters. The main character.
Let's do it. Horde spotted. We're on the move.
Work's done. Head back to your shelters.
Going there. Roger. Search done. There are some infected around here. We're on the move.
All right, what do we got in the old warehouse? 234 food, 12 like seeds, 25 boxes of ammo. All the guns have been distributed. We got a little bit of fuel.
On my way.
A couple med kits.
There's nothing
A
left.
couple of tools.
Clear. Another one incoming. There's nothing left. Another one incoming. Horde spotted.
That's bad.
Receiving. Roger. Waiting orders. On my way. Receiving. On my way. Receiving. We're on the move. Operator. On my way. Horde spotted.
That's bad. Is this you or was the Steam sale a bit meh? Well, a lot of things, like, was it the pricing or something? Or maybe you already owned a lot of the games. I was thinking about that too, where it's like, there's not too much I buy anymore because I've got most of the DLCs of the games I wanted to get DLCs for. Or they weren't on sale yet. Like there's one coming out later this month for
They're breaking into our building.
for 2 Point Museum. The good games weren't discounted that heavily, and heavily discounted ones were a bit meh. Oh, okay.
On my way. Roger. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I have to build some towers soon enough. I got to get more survivors though.
Another one incoming.
I will do 2 fields like that when the trees are clear. Then we'll do smaller ones. Well, that's kind of a big old horde there.
Waiting orders.
All right, this team's heavily armored. Let's have them go out. Keep gathering stuff. Gonna work day and night, people.
Waiting orders.
Work the problem, people.
On my way. Reporting. Going there.
Work the problem.
Reporting. On my way. Receiving. We're on the move.
Work the problem, people. Ed Harris. when he personally landed Tom Hanks on the moon in Saving Private Forrest Gump.
Search done. Roger. Horde spotted.
That horde's been hanging out across the river a long time. Or, well, kind of in the river.
Building clear. Going there. Operator.
Let's have them go down there and take care of business.
Building clear. On my way. Roger.
Yeah, they're all looking for the missing boar. Maybe they weren't trying to eat him. Maybe they're just trying to catch him and bring him home. Maybe the infected aren't so bad after all.
Search done.
They saw like somebody, you know, stapled a missing thing to the telephone pole.
Search done.
Yeah, we can tear down buildings too. Yep.
Reporting. On my way. Search done. Let's do it. Waiting orders. Roger. Search done. There are some infected around here. No more to find. Clear.
Step into your job.
Going there. Somebody's coming. Reporting. Search done.
Oh damn, we have a.
Roger.
Were there survivors in that building? We shot all those people. They were bad guys though. They had an assault rifle. I can't believe they didn't kill us. Wow, 2 assault rifles. Let's go. What happened?
Clear. Clear.
That's awesome. We just got a strike team now.
Building clear.
Yeah, that horde is doing synchronized swimming training like every day. They're going to be in the Olympics.
Search done.
Yeah, just got to get the science lab up.
On my way. There's nothing left. Building clear. Ready for action. Let's do it. Let's do it. Roger.
They got a driver on the building to get in. Okay.
Clear.
Well, it's full of guns. We need it.
Search done. Roger. Clear. There's nothing left.
Oh damn, they're gonna have to take 2 trips. That must have been a prepper's house.
Clear. Search done. There's nothing left. Let's do it. Building clear. Building clear. Building clear. Clear. Let's do it. On my way. There's nothing left. We're on the move. On my way. No more to find. Search done.
Game is great. It's a fun game, yeah.
On my way.
Yeah, it's got all the things that you immediately start doing in Humanity or Zomboid, where it's just like, all right, quick, go, like immediately loot all the buildings around you, go find a car, start going house to house.
Clear. We're on the move. No more to find. There's nothing left. Search done. Building clear. Building clear. There's nothing left. Waiting orders.
Oh, they have those assault rifles too.
Clear. No more to find.
Wait. I think we should give these assault rifles to that other team with the protective gear,
Roger. Waiting orders.
which is this group, but there was a different group.
Waiting orders. Operator, going there. Ready for action.
This group.
Going there. On my way.
Okay, this group I want to get. These guys got to be our assault teams. Oh yeah, the expeditions. Well, it's where we go to the edge of the map and then we send them off with the supply and stuff.
Receiving.
All right, you guys go. We're gathering a ton of stuff.
On my way.
Burn was like the right place to go to. There's this stuff everywhere. Tons of food, ammo, handguns. We could build towers now for defense.
Reporting. We're on the move. Going there. No more to find. Going there. We're on the move. Going there. Let's do it.
Select squad building or vehicle for exchange. Aren't the guns in here? Oh, here. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, this game's on sale. Pretty much everything's on sale for the Steam sale.
Reporting.
Can I name them the A-Team? Sure. Why not? Now all we gotta do is get the van.
On my way.
The place is adapted.
Uh-oh.
There's nothing left. We're on the move. On my way. We're on the move. Roger. Let's do it. Let's do it. Roger.
So many mean people in Switzerland.
Not working. Start winding down.
Roger. Clear. Requesting support. They're coming.
Oh damn, these people are messing them up. Do we have guns? Shoot this guy.
Let's do it. We're under attack.
Why the hell's no one on our team shooting? We have guns. Why the hell? What? Why were they just standing there getting stabbed? We had guns. Just kill them.
We're on the move.
Protect the unarmed.
There, they got him. The hell was that all about? Oh well.
Another one incoming.
Beefy, thank you very much for the Raptor Egg membership. Thank you for the support.
Another one
All
incoming.
right, look, we got RTB now.
Let's do it. Waiting orders. We're on the move. Reporting. Roger. Ready for action. Going there. Building clear. Let's do it. Waiting orders. Going there. There are some infected around here. Operator, we're on the move. Let's do it. Going there. On my way. Roger. Operator. Reporting.
All right, keep going out.
Infected incoming.
What's up, Steve? Happy Tuesday to you too.
There's nothing left. Going there. There are some infected around here.
Hey, the scientist thing is ready. Good. All right, let's add 5. Oh, we already had 5. Oh, let's do 10 then. And then let's research the basic antenna to start. All right, good. Taco Tuesday.
Clear. Roger. Let's do it. Waiting orders. Going there. Waiting orders.
Yeah, this game's getting more depth for sure, yeah. And the start of the game is not so slow anymore. Like, they've added a lot of great systems to make it... Well, there's a lot more to the end game and later stuff to build, so thus the beginning is a lot faster. Used to be forever before we could find vehicles, and when we did, they were good, but now they're even better. It's just a fun game. It's a good concept. Certainly a game that is enjoyable to play.
Search done. Roger. Ready for action. Receiving. Going there. Clear. Roger.
All right, well, if those zombies stay over there, then we're gonna stay over here.
My way.
Which reminds me of Adam Zombie Smasher. I don't know if I played that one.
Clear. Roger. There's nothing left. Clear.
Get up, everyone. Work's waiting.
There's nothing left. Clear. Search done. There's nothing left. We're on the move. Clear.
Oh man, look at all those supplies coming in. Do you require extra resources for the 6th squad? Yeah, if I summon them, it's going to take a few of the people away from our camp. So we need, like, the next group of survivors we find, I can
Clear.
take them away from our population. But right now, I want everybody either cutting down trees or, like, doing research. And then when we spawn them, they only get machetes. Well, actually, wait a minute. Now they'll get some handguns.
There's nothing left.
Let's see, a barn, a cookhouse,
Search done.
doing the research center. We got a weather center too. We could build eventually. Oh, good. We can build the antenna now. This will allow us to radio everybody and be like, "Hey, come hang out." I'll put it here. What's up, Arctic J? Welcome back. Oh, there's a fountain there. Pretty.
Clear.
Goof afternoon.
Somebody's coming.
Oh, survivors. Good. Let's go say hi.
Ready for action. On my way.
Oh, those folks look.
A group of people is approaching.
Oh, they're armed. Good.
Going there.
You buy your games after watching me play? Oh, good. Yeah, the only thing I really want to do is just show people that games exist, and I don't know, I have fun with the ones I play.
We're on the move.
And if you don't like them, it's cool.
Sir, we've encountered a group of people. They claim to have some technical and scientific knowledge. Another good thing is that they're well armed.
Hell yeah.
Ask them to join us.
Heavily armed scientists? Sweet.
Let's do it.
More armor there, too.
Receiving.
Let's
There's nothing
see.
left. Roger. There's nothing left.
I wonder what they bring when they come to camp. Like, oh, it's two somewhat wounded people. Did they bring
Going
2
there.
research for us? Medical care would be good. What else do we got? Communication, weather forecast, chemistry. Early diagnosis of the infection. Survival training. Unlock skill training for squads. I think we'll start with medical care, because we're going to get people coming in, because we're going to radio and be like, hey, you know, come on and join us, and some people might be wounded or whatnot. Let's do medical care. Yeah, one of the squads needs to heal up a little bit, but I gotta have everybody working because winter is coming. Only more people are gonna join us once we get this tower built.
We're on the move. There's nothing left. Let's do it. Clear. Clear. On my way. Reporting. Going there.
Ow, 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 ow.
Roger. Search done. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're on the move. Let's do it. Receiving. Search done.
Oh, they're not gonna have enough time for that before night? Oh well.
No more to find. Clear. Building clear. Operator. We're on the move.
Oh, squad training lets us pull people from one squad to another. Oh, that's cool. Okay, that means we can get like people to be very good at like shooting or something and then make them an assault team. You're gonna want teams of all type too. Like you're not gonna want everybody just good at guns.
Search done.
Takes all kinds. It is what it is.
Let's do it.
Keep on keeping on.
On my way.
Sam, Porter Bridges.
We're on the move. We're on the move. Going there. Roger. Going there. There's nothing left.
BK is in for Prime Minister. What? She running? All she could do is waddle for Prime Minister. But alright, you know, more power to her. Slay Queen.
On my way. Going there. Building clear. Going there. Going there. Going there. On my way. On my way. Search done.
Uh-oh.
No more to find. Ready for action. On my way. Going there. Ready for action. Going there. Reporting. Roger. Roger. Ready for action. Roger. Reporting. Roger. Let's do it. Let's do it. Operator, we're on the move. Reporting. Roger. There are some infected around here.
That looks like we have enough metal for the tower.
building.
Stay away, zombies. Do we have to keep looting, or can we eventually make everything ourselves? You will, I think, need to keep looting for things like oil and going on expeditions, but eventually you should be able to make your own food and ammunition and guns you'll need metal for, but then you take apart buildings which, you know, will have metal in them. So first you're looting, then you're kind of like dismantling and building defenses. We're kind of in the looting phase. We're probably going to get all the looting done up to like this road. Like pretty much everything along the river we're going to loot up to this road here. And then we'll start building defenses. And it seems like there's only... Well, they can swim across the river, but there is a bridge there and there. Yeah, you can make weapons, yeah. Yeah, under the research tab, there's a arms production tab, so we can make pistols, shotguns, assault rifles, sniper rifles, and then I think we might be able to make armor for ourselves too. There's a shooting range, repairman shop. Well, there's a tool factory, an arms factory, chemical plant. Oh, protective gear factory. There it is. So we can make armor too. Humanity Disease tonight for all your friends. You can join Red if you have that game if you want. I just played it the other day with Arctic J and it was fun, but if you want to join, you can. Although in that game it's going to be a little bit like Zomboid, where at a certain point we're going to want to break off and go different ways, like working in... I think it'll be best if we work in groups of 2. And me and Jay just got a car, but we can probably get another one. I don't even know if you can have more than 2 people in a car. I think so. But that'll be fun.
Receiving.
Red, you were so prepared for the Horde night and 7 Days to Die, like we were just chilling up until the Horde, and then all hell broke loose, but then we still got through it. The team was very organized. Usually in those games you're working up until the last second, but you guys had everything. It was probably the auto dump box, because you were able to organize everything in a second.
Ready for action. Building clear. We're on the move. We're on the move.
Yeah, we'll have to find a... What we'll probably have to do, Jay, is find a couple of like auto body stores and go loot everything, and then just have our truck. Then we'll have to scout out for good vehicles, get them repaired, then bring them back to a base, and we'll have to find a cool spot for a base.
We're on the move.
And then everybody can go out in teams of 2. I think teams of 2 are best, because with... It's the same with Zomboid, where I feel like with 3 or more people in Zomboid, if things go wrong, it's harder for everybody to escape. Is this game multiplayer? No, not yet. I don't know if there'll be... I don't know if this is a game that could be multiplayer. I guess maybe. You know what I want to really do, though? I want to play Parkitect, dude. I want to play Parkitect again.
On my way.
I love me some Parkitect. And we took the training wheels off right at the end, and everybody was doing so good money-wise and campaign. I was so proud. First couple of days, shenanigans and lava. I was very proud. And then told the team, hey, we need to reel it in. And they did. And I was so proud. We all want you to play Park Tech. I love Park Tech, dude. I love that game. I'm so glad a few people got it on sale. We'll play it again. It's a great game to play around like around 4th of July, Christmas, anytime. But
Search done. We're on the move.
love that Parkitect though, I do. Especially, it was really fun with Nicholas because he was like breaking down the budget and stuff like that. Like he was looking at all. He has such a different way of looking at things, Nicholas. Like analytic wise, I don't know what that dude does. Interesting analysis from him on stuff. Is it worth getting the deluxe edition of Parkitect? I think so, because there's
There are some people here.
a million mods you can download too that take advantage of that and add more like missions and maps and things. Oh, there's a group of friendlies there. Oh good, we can finally radio out for people to join us.
Broadcasting. We offer a safe haven for everybody who wants to join us.
All right, good, we're letting everybody know that we're in burn.
Clear. Roger. Reporting.
And now we're gonna have to start planting some trees too. Although I don't know if I can. Do I need a building for that first?
There's nothing left.
Area scout.
Clear. Let's do it.
Ooh, we could put a tree farm down here. Oh, damn, nice.
We're on the move. Let's do it.
Oh yeah, the castle. Yeah, if you have a lot of prior knowledge of like geography and like history and stuff, this game's really cool because then you can go occupy like old Civil War forts or like World War I, this and that, museums and stuff. It's very cool. I have some stuff to trade. What do you got? Bring what you got.
Just bring whatever you got.
Area scout.
Roger. Clear.
Do I need to tell somebody to go plant trees?
On my way. Going there.
Maybe some people in farming. Oh yeah, there they go.
Clear.
Alright, it's getting to be nighttime. So now what we'll do is we'll probably have squads hang out at the base because we haven't built walls or anything yet.
We're on the move.
And then the squads with vehicles will be the ones going out. Maybe we can find another vehicle too. What is that?
A group of people is approaching.
Oh damn, they got a big old truck. Oh, this is the traders who want to do some trading.
Going there. Let's do it.
Sweet. Rob him, send them away. Alright, let's see what they'll trade us for.
Send him here. We'll see what he's got.
We're on the move. On my way.
Chief, the merchant has just come to the zone and wants to trade with us.
Alright.
Let's trade then.
What do you got? Couple guns? I don't really think he has anything we want. Maybe can. I don't think there's really anything I want from him. I think I'm good for now, honestly. If he had like a sniper rifle or a shotgun or something, that would have been good. Yeah, traders now that just comes in randomly and wants to trade. That's cool.
No more to find. Search done.
Man, this is so nice.
Let's do it. Search done. Let's do it. No more to find. Another one incoming. Let's do it. Infected incoming.
All right, so now we need to put down like a cookhouse for food. That could be this next building here. It's not very large either.
There are some infected around here.
8 people would work there? Okay.
Search done. Infected incoming. There's nothing left. Let's do it. Building clear.
Uh-oh.
Let's do it. There are some infected around here. Reporting. We're on the move. Going there.
Big attack.
Receiving. We're on the move. Roger. Operator. On my way. Going there.
Oh boy.
The door won't hold much longer.
Oh, they're chasing the boar again. What the hell does burn mean boar? I think it's a Swiss word meaning boar. The boar are saving us. They're like leading them away. Multiple times they've done this.
Receiving. Roger.
This is hilarious.
Another one incoming. Horde spotted. There are some infected around here.
What can we research next? Food, farming, fishing. That's good. We're next to the river. Fertilization techniques. Let's go with that. Oh, gotta learn farming first.
Infected incoming. Horde spotted.
Port spotted.
Wait. Oh.
There are some infected
Getting pretty
around
cold. It's almost freezing. We're going into winter. Luckily, I don't think we have to worry about fuel for keeping warm, like firewood or anything. And we've got plenty of building materials, 300. Oh, there is a building. Forester's hut hosts foresters who will plant trees nearby. That'd actually be a good building down here. We'll convert that building there. Then maybe we can demolish these ones. Maybe build a watchtower here or something. From all these trees, we should get a lot of wood, and then we can start finally walling off the base.
Port spotted. Infected incoming. Another one incoming. There are some infected around here. Hostiles inbound.
We're cool. We're fine. Lots of rain, though. Lots of rain.
Still in bed? Get up and off to your duty.
Yeah, 2 big fields should be enough to start.
Receiving. Going there. Waiting orders. We're on the move. We're on the move. Roger. Ready for action.
Sir, we've encountered a group of people. They're badly wounded and need some help.
Okay.
Ask them to join us.
Ready for action. Going there. Receiving. We're on the move. Going there.
Where'd the A squad go? A team right here.
No more to find.
We're gonna have everybody work together to quickly clean up this part of the neighborhood. There's a lot of little buildings there we gotta sweep up, I think. Gotta sweep. Wow, they're getting fully loaded. Holy crap.
Building clear. There's nothing left. Let's do it. Clear.
Oh, we got people planting trees.
Another one incoming.
Oh,
Hostile group incoming.
Fort,
I
spotted.
think they just killed like a group of survivors, or maybe it was a group of zombies. They'll attack them too.
Going there.
Why is Switzerland so violent?
We're on the
Search
move.
done. Let's do it.
Playing in Switzerland is like playing with or against Gandhi in Civ, where it's just like dudes stacking up nukes.
Let's do it. Roger. Going there. Clear.
And these look like a bunch of trailer homes. In Switzerland, lol.
On my way. Going there.
No more to find. No more to find.
On my way.
There's nothing left.
Going there.
There's nothing left.
Clear. Roger.
There's nothing left. Let's do it.
Building clear. Going there. Clear.
Ooh, warehouse is looking pretty full.
Let's do it.
On my way. Roger.
There's nothing left.
Fort, spotted.
What if we convert this to another warehouse?
Search done.
That'll add 657.
Building clear.
That'll add 1,000. Wow.
Search done.
Going there.
Let's do it.
Roger. Roger.
Search done.
The casino will add 8,000. Wow.
Roger. On my way. Roger.
There's nothing left.
Let's turn the building into a hospital.
No more to find.
Roger. Building clear. Clear.
That'll be good. 6 staff, 6 hospital members. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Then we'll have like 3 people working there usually, and then 6 in an emergency. That's fine.
Building clear. We're on the move.
Search done.
That's bad.
Operator. We're on the move. We're on the move.
Search done.
Operator. Going there.
Stop working.
Let's do it.
Start winding down for some rest.
Let's do it.
We're on the move.
Incoming. Enemy group approaching.
Ready for action. We're on the move.
There's nothing left.
Going there. We're on the move. We're on the move. Roger. Roger. Going there. We're on the move. Going there. On my way. We're on the move. Going there. Fort, spotted.
They could have joined us.
There's nothing left.
Reporting. Roger. Roger. Waiting orders. Going there. We're on the move.
All right. Tall building like 5 down would be great from the warehouse.
Infected incoming.
See what you mean. There was a, where was that one building? There was a really tall building somewhere.
Another one incoming.
Oh, there. That'd be a good safe house there.
Hostiles inbound.
That'd be good storage too. $1,700 that would add. Wow, okay. That's a keeper.
Infected incoming.
Yeah, they're not dumb enough to attack us. Pretty soon, I think we can research building our own buildings and then start putting stuff in open and blank spaces.
Another one incoming. Port spotted. Infected incoming. Another one incoming.
Physical therapy. Well, that's a good thing. I've had to do that before too. Does the visibility of the squads change if you deploy them on high buildings? I thought there was something like that, yeah. Like I can remember playing in Seattle and occupying the Space Needle. And I thought I had snipers or something, and they were sniping a long distance, I think. It's
Hostiles inbound.
just past midnight. Oh man, Steve. Well, that sucks, but it's good that you're getting your therapy in, and hopefully you come back stronger. At least it's a good mindset to have. Stronger than ever before. We can rebuild him. He's the Steve $1 Million Man. Oh, here they come. Oh, wait. Oh, they're going through the building. What a kill zone. Like, why even build towers? Like, they just come through the buildings and we got 3 buildings occupied. I never trust building towers in this game. I feel like all my time playing games like World in Conflict, Broken Arrow, and Men of War just kind of teaches me, like, you know, we don't gotta, it's like, well, we can occupy this building with like 7 windows, or we could build a tower where 2 dudes can shoot on. I was like, take the building, hold the building. That's pretty chill. All right, we're going into our first winter too. It's early December, And now it's 38 degrees Fahrenheit, so that's getting closer to 32, which is 0C. It's probably like 5. Now let me speed up time a little bit. Okay.
Receiving. Roger. Waiting orders. Roger. Operator. We're on the move. Ready for action. Roger. Ready for action. We're on the move. We're on the move. Going there.
All right, so if we take the top of the city there, then we just go to the east side. There's quite a few more buildings there.
There's nothing left.
But I think that'll be a full scavenge for at least around the base area. Then everything else is pretty far away. We'll probably go west next because that's near...
Gained new technology.
There's an industrial area. New technology, awesome. Let's learn... fertilization first. Let's ask more people to join us.
To all survivors, this is an infection-free zone. We provide
There's
food
nothing
and
left.
shelter, safety and security. Join us.
Yes, join me forever. We shall rule the galaxy as father and business affiliate.
Get ready. There's nothing left.
Job done.
Let's do it. No more to find. Going there. Clear. Clear. Search done. We're on the move. Going there.
Huh. It snowed. Uh-oh.
No more to find. There's nothing left.
Oh, the ice froze too. Well, the rivers have frozen.
Roger.
So now with ice,
Receiving. Let's do it. Operator, we're on the move. Going there. Ready for action. Let's do it. Let's do it.
oh, they... It's so weird to me that, like, sometimes they get into buildings and stab people with guns. It's like, how? Pick up those guns.
On my way.
All right.
Let's do it. Operator, want to find. Going there.
Robbing me in broad daylight.
We're on the move. Reporting. Going there. On my way.
Yeah, we can loot the dead guys. Yep, they drop guns.
We're on the move.
At least the ones with
On my
guns.
way. Building clear. Let's do it. Let's do it. Going there. We're on the clear. Going there. Going there. Going there. Going there.
Nice to see the map getting cleaned up, though.
Going there.
Of a bunch of items. I love it. Love to see it.
Let's do it.
Getting the map all sweeped up.
On my way. Roger. Let's do it.
To anyone who survived, join. You'll be fed and accommodated here.
No more to find. Let's do it. Roger. We're on the move. On my way. There's nothing left. Search done. Search done.
Wrap it up,
Roger.
folks. Time to call it a day.
Food's holding still strong. And we got 15 guns.
Search done.
Oh, well, that's good to make some towers when we get the chance, but
Roger. Going there. Ready for action. Clear. Let's do it. Waiting orders. No more to find. There are some infected around here. Roger. Waiting orders. Going there. Ready for action. Requesting support.
oh, they're just running them over. Ah, we can get the cars repaired at a shop. I'll take a little damage here and there, but that'll buff out, brother.
Horde spotted. We're on the move. On my way. Hostiles inbound.
I want to find another car.
Another one incoming. Receive it. Let's do it. Horde spotted. Hostiles inbound. Ready for action. Going there. Infected incoming. Going there. There are some infected around here.
Here they come. Here they come. Ooh. Dead. Hey, what's up, Rod? Welcome back.
Another one incoming. There are some infected around here.
It's funny, the river froze over, and I thought those infected that kind of stayed on the other side would come across and, you know, die to death. But I guess, no. They did not. Or they came around another time and died. Who knows?
To all survivors, this is an infection-free zone. We provide food and shelter, safety and security. Join us.
Another one incoming! Horde spotted!
Really want to turn that tower into a fort. Maybe the buildings next to it too. Squad quarters. 97 metal? Damn. I have to put a few more people on the construction teams. I think they're the same folks who deconstruct buildings too. Let's go with like 15 and... $15 and $17, that's fine.
Another one incoming!
Can you pick anywhere to play? Like, could I pick my neighborhood? You can, yep. Yep. Yeah, you can play anywhere in the world, so that's kind of what makes this one the biggest by it. Literally allowing you to pick your town or a city you work in or like the university you went to college or whatever, you know, like whatever. It's really neat because it uses real world knowledge too. So like, you know, if you pick the town you live in and you know where the hospital is and the police department and all that kind of stuff, then you can I think it makes the game a little easier. Well, maybe not easier, but like you think about it a little differently based on that knowledge. All right, here comes some dogs.
The infected are pillaging a building.
Can you remember the name of a cargo spaceship game you played a long time ago? I mean, that's almost every spaceship game, I think. Like saying, hey chat, remember that game with guns and you could like shoot the guns? that's every game. I need more info.
Reporting. Let's do it. Receiving. Roger. Receiving. Going there. Waiting orders. Horde spotted!
Rise and grind, people. No time to waste.
We're on the move.
I mean, I can try to remember, but...
On my way. Building clear.
Oh, chat saying Star Trucker? I mean, maybe.
On my way.
Maybe that one?
Roger.
But I mean, pretty sure
Let's do it.
every game that we play in space, I'm pretty sure, like Star Citizen, Elite Dangerous, Starfield, Frontier. Oh wait, what the hell?
Clear.
There was one something with Frontier in the title.
Going there. Clear.
You.
No more to find. Clear.
Hard Space Shipbreaker, maybe. I don't know. Every space game pretty much has something to do with like taking things from A to B.
Building clear. Building
At least the
clear.
ones we played.
Let's do it. We've spotted some people. Clear. Let's do it.
Survivors.
Let's do it. Waiting orders. Operator. We're on the move. Roger. On my way. On my way. Search done. Operator. On my way.
Chief, we've stumbled upon some people. On top of that, some of them, however, are carrying guns.
Ask them to join us.
Roger. We're on the move. Roger. No more to find.
Space Invaders, yeah. That's another space game with space in it.
No more to find. Building clear.
84 out of 115 spaces. Still plenty of room for people.
Roger. On my way. Building clear. We're on the move.
There's nothing left. Let's do it.
Going there. On my way. We're on the move. Going there. On my way. On my way. Ready for action. Reporting. Clear. We're on the move.
Let's do it.
Oh, they're already coming to our base. Cool. Maybe.
Boss, we've met some survivors.
Ask them to join us.
Let's do it. Clear.
Adaptation complete. Construction ready.
Clear. Going there. Clear.
77 people in the camp now.
Roger.
There. 17 builders.
Roger.
Oh, 18 now.
Let's do it. There's nothing left.
Operator. We're on the move.
Construction ready.
Going there.
Almost
On my
done.
way. Roger. Building clear. We're on the move.
Stop working. Start winding down for some rest.
Going there. Building clear. Building clear. On my way. We're on the move. We're on the move. We're on the move. Operator.
Let's do it. No more to find.
Roger. Ready for action. Going there. Waiting orders.
No more to find.
All right, they're RTB.
Hostiles inbound.
Ooh. Well, great. Now we got. Oh, now the game's getting real interesting. Now we got multiple waves of dogs, multiple infected. Are these a different type of infected? It's a horde. We're in Bern, in Switzerland right now.
Waiting orders. On my way.
Some Jekyll and Hyde. Let's see. Food processor. I'm going to turn all these off. We can just eat canned food for now and worry about some of that stuff later. Let's just keep gathering. It's a really good defendable spot we got. Church is in a really nice space.
Infected incoming. Another one incoming. Another one incoming. Another one incoming.
Are these guys gonna finally attack? I don't think so. They're just gonna bounce back and forth. Clean up at aisle 9.
Hostiles inbound.
Meow, meow, meow.
Another one incoming. There are some infected around here. Another one incoming. Hostiles inbound.
Let's speed things up.
Hostiles inbound.
Yeah, they want to attack, but they keep getting cold feet. It's probably because of winter too. That's why they got them cold feet.
Horde spotted. Infected incoming. Infected incoming. Ready for action. On my way. Ready for action. We're on the move. On my way. Danger close. Danger not alone here. We're not alone
Nice.
here. Reporting. Operator, receiving.
Okay.
For action. Let's do it.
Go over there finally. There's a few more houses here, but I guess we'll have to.
Reporting.
We'll have these guys do it.
On my way.
We'll have these guys do it. Yo, Hans, thank you very much for the raid. Appreciate that. Welcome aboard, everybody, to Infection-Free Zone. We're in Bern in Switzerland right now, building a base of some sort. We haven't really had to too much because these buildings are quite sturdy and facing all the right directions. We need to fend off the hordes. Obviously, it's winter time, so things are all white, and it's all right. So welcome.
We're on the move.
Why do you burn? Too hot. Well, right now it's what, 29 degrees Fahrenheit? I mean, like negative 2 or 3 Celsius. A little chilly.
On my way. Let's do
Broken
it.
Arrow zombie update. Well, there is a mod for Broken Arrow to have zombies, but we'll cover that
No one
soon.
to find.
There's also one that covers the World in Conflict mission too. But we'll cover that soon. Is that a full horde in there? Oh, that's that's bad.
Building clear.
They're very close to the base.
Roger. Receiving. Clear. Receiving. Ready for action.
We're gonna need the A-team to go in there.
Building clear. Receiving. On my way.
Hold on, we're gonna need both teams to clear that out.
We're on the move. Clear. Building clear. Reporting. Going there. Roger. Going there. Waiting orders. On my way. Operator. On my way. Infected inside! Danger close! We're not alone here. We're under attack!
Nice work.
On my way. Let's do it.
Very good work. All right, they did a good job. Could you be the zombies? Could I? Or is it you? Now, we did a good job of clearing out like most of this town, though, of like all of its loot. There's a lot of little buildings here. Every one of those little buildings had to be looted. A big task.
No more to find. Building clear. Let's do it. Raiders are coming. Get ready.
Oh. Raiders are coming. Where?
No more to find.
Well, there's a little hatchback there, looks like.
We're on the move. Left.
We've gained new technology.
It's a little late for us to send a squad there, but tomorrow morning we can immediately send a squad out to go claim that vehicle. Okay, we got new tech. That's good. First aid. Citizens treat themselves more efficiently. Ooh. Okay, we should do that. I hope
Enemy group approaching.
people we invite to the city, I hope heal up faster. Oh, there they are.
Broadcasting. We offer a safe haven for everybody who wants to join us.
No more to find.
Yeah, sure.
Please, feel invited. Where are you? Stay where you are. We'll send a squad to get you here safely.
Yeah, we can run over the gunman, yep.
Another one incoming.
Now, where's the survivors? Up there in the north, okay.
On my way. There's nothing left.
So we told them to hunker down until tomorrow.
On the move. Let's do it. Going there.
What's up, Tarlock? Welcome, dude. This map's huge. Yeah, it's a pretty big spot.
Hostiles inbound.
Pretty big game. Okay. Hold on, we need everybody to RTB.
Waiting orders. Roger.
All squads, return to base.
Going there. Ready for action. Roger. Hostiles inbound. Ready for action. We're on the move.
All right, we're gonna have to get rid of that hostile group. Go get a vehicle and rescue the survivors, or at least tell them where we are. You want feedback from the citizens like City Skylines tweets? Oh.
Infected incoming. Horde spotted.
Infected are pillaging a building.
Oh, dogs.
Infected incoming.
Oh, you want Twitch integration for this game so chat can send hordes at me? I bet they would, yeah. Well, it was fun when we played Frostpunk, and there's a couple other games we played it with, but Frostpunk was probably the most fun. Getting chat to vote on laws. Like, chat, this law, if we pass it, is going to help us to beat the game. Chat, no, you can't
There
do
are some
that.
infected around here. Receiving.
All right, where was that enemy squad? Did they leave?
There are some infected around here. Reporting. We're on the move. Going there. Let's do it. Let's do it. Roger.
They're trying to get inside.
Reporting. Roger. Hostiles inbound.
That's going to need a little repair. Damn, we have 22 handguns. I think we should, next time there's a trader, we should try to trade. Well, they have to have an assault rifle or something, but I'll try to trade those for multiple assault rifles. It's like a simulation of transportation of goods using a spaceship, and in every station you can upgrade your ship. I mean, that's it. Again, it's every space game. I mean, try looking at Star Trucker.
Horde spotted.
Some people are wandering around.
Infected incoming.
What? Is that an infected cow? I think they're trying to kill that cow. Or maybe it's not an infected cow, but maybe
Reporting.
you can hunt it.
Roger. On my way.
Oh, Harold Halibut? Oh, I've been wanting to play that.
Horde spotted.
Those people killed that cow.
Operator, you've come in contact with some people. They look strong and able. Additionally, some of them have technical and scientific knowledge.
Okay.
That's the ability.
It's coming right for us, boys.
Let's do it. They're coming.
I think those people are under the cow and they'll come in the morning, maybe?
Infected incoming. Let's do it.
Infected cows are annoying. They tear through buildings. Really? Okay, well, good thing we stopped them out in the streets. Now we're starting to see dogs, cows, hogs, logs, green beans, you name it. Infected bears next. Well,
Up and earn your keep.
I think State of Decay does State of Decay have infected bears? I know there's that infected bear mission from
There are some infected around here.
Days Gone. That's great. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a cow in a building.
Raiders spotted.
Oh. We gotta rescue these people.
Going there. Going there. We're not alone here. Roger. On my way. We're on the move.
We spotted some people.
Going there. Roger. Roger.
Let's kill that cow. Oh, the trader's coming, sure.
Just bring whatever you
We're on the move. On my way. Danger close. We're not alone here. Back up.
Uh-oh. Disengage.
They're coming.
I killed it. Actually, go to the hospital. Hoping the doggos don't become bears. I hope not. They better not.
There are some people here.
Where are they?
Some people are wandering around.
Any-
Chief, the merchant has just come to the zone and wants to trade with us.
Okay.
Let's trade them.
Yeah, not great. Should buy their car.
Roger.
Tiger to us, thank you very much for the follow. Can't wait for more Broken Arrow. Yeah, well, there's a couple new mission mods and things like that. I'm going to start taking a look at that. I've already pretty much pre-recorded the whole campaign. But there is a mission that it's going to be too difficult to get past without saving, so we're probably going to wait until that. But there's still plenty of, yeah, there's plenty of things coming down the pipe for Broken Arrow. It's fun. When will we build a wall? I'd like to do that soon. I got to get some of these buildings out of the way, though, so I can convert them to a wall. It's going to be a while. But we're not in a bad spot. Like, we're up on a hill defending a church, so... Russian fuel mission was annoying. Yeah, that one was fun. I didn't cheese that mission, but I did like not do any of the side objectives just to get it done, to get it out of the way, so I could see other missions. And I'm glad I did, because it was kind of an interesting concept, but it was a little annoying. All right, we're gonna go rescue this car. Yeah, this game's good. It's gotten even better. A lot more updates are needed, but it's come a very long way. Okay, so go down to 3 nurses. 5 people into farming. Everyone else can go building. And they got the car.
Vehicle taken over.
Tiny little car.
We're on the move. Hostile group incoming.
Uh-oh.
The day's toil is over. Get some rest.
We're on the move. Waiting orders. Roger. Operator, we're on the move.
Well, it's March now, so we can finally start growing plants. We can use fertilizer too. I think we'll save that for now. We got
Another one incoming.
a little bit of food. They're repairing that building, I see. Yeah, it's kind of a random location. Chat just mentioned, hey, you should go build and burn. And I was like, I'll take a look at it. And then it seemed pretty cool. Honestly, I feel like I could do an entire stream of just not necessarily playing this game,
Hostiles
but just
inbound.
loading different maps in the game to see whether or not they look cool or where we would make an HQ. And then just save it and then go on to the next one. And then just getting a big library of locations that have really interesting aspects that would be cool to look at. Many people do not have their own shelter. Oh, is that because... Oh, wait, what? When we repair a building, did that kick everybody out of that building? It took a little bit of damage, so... Well, that's kind of annoying.
Horde spotted.
We have room for like 100 people.
Ready for action.
The repairs will be done tomorrow. Yeah, it's kind of annoying that everybody gets kicked out to do repairs. Like, if your building was a little bit damaged,
Incoming.
seems kind of weird that, like, everyone would be like, all right, everybody out. Gotta go sleep out on the ground because a couple of windows need to be boarded up. Like, our building wasn't in that bad a shape. It's not like it was on the verge of collapse.
Another one incoming. Hostiles inbound.
Wipe that sleep off your face and get to work. Adaptation complete.
All right.
Receiving.
Back at it. Wait.
Operator. Ready for action. Reporting. Waiting orders.
Oh.
Operator.
Hmm. Yeah, thanks, Aureus. And thank you, Game Up 2K, for following too.
On my way.
All right, we're gonna go over there and get all those buildings done.
Let's do it.
What's your favorite RTS? Oh, it's got to be World in Conflict.
Let's do it.
World in Conflict now Broken Arrow has a mission in it that you can download from the workshop that is a World in Conflict inspired mission. It's crazy. So I'm looking forward to more of those as soon as they come out.
Let's do it. We're on the move. Let's do it. Building clear. Let's do it. Going there. Going there. On my way.
Oh, that building works within that radius. Okay, cool.
On my way. Clear. There are some infected around here.
Research done.
All right, what next? We'll do survival training next.
Building clear. Going there. There's nothing left. There's nothing left. Clear. Roger. There's nothing left. Going there. Building clear. Another one
I would put everybody else on farming. Is this a hard game to play? No, you can customize a lot of the settings to however you want it to be. Some of it's based on real world knowledge, though, of locations that you're playing in.
There's nothing left.
So if you're from Chicago and never been to LA before and you just start playing there, if you play in your town, it kind of helps. Like Microsoft Flight Sim, kind of, where a lot of people want to see their. I can see my house from here, which is cool.
Let's do it. There's nothing left. Let's do it.
Seems still too cold to farm, but it's April.
There's nothing left. Let's do it. On my way. Roger. Let's do it. We're on the move. Roger. We're on the move.
All squads, return to base.
Roger.
It's a neat little location. Of all the places we built in this game, this has probably been my favorite so far. It's very cool. Uh-oh.
We're on the move. We're on the move. Waiting orders. Ready for action.
What are you doing to my swamp, Commander?
Ready for action. Roger. Reporting. We're on the move. Operator.
This has been the best map ever. I really enjoyed this. Not bad. All right, guys, we're going to jump in live to another zombie survival game by the name of Humanity Z. But this one, Infection Free Zone, is out now, and it's on sale for about 20 bucks. So if you're thinking about getting a cool zombie game, this is certainly one that's really, really fun. It's like a larger scale Zomboid. Like, honestly, that's what I'd love to do in that game, would be to get a bunch of people together to then go and basically do this, building walls and gates and towers and things like that. All right, we're going to jump over to Humanity Z. BK Red, I think Arctic J will be there. We'll see who else shows up. Thank you again for subbing to the channel and following. And we're just going to switch gears real quick, and I'll see you in just a moment. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. And we'll be back for more of this one soon, I'm sure. All right, let's go.